When I was a broker, for me it was never about closing a big deal. For me it was, how can I learn the algorithm, the formula that anybody who is closable will be closed by me.
Can AI in theory replace an agent? I think it's impossible, no?
You know, I got a bit disappointed by ChatGPT because majority it tells you what you want to hear.
What neighborhoods will you recommend to me if I want to get the maximum ROI, let's say?
If somebody would know it for sure with a 100% probability,
He'll be a billionaire.
he will be a billionaire. Nobody knows it.
Hi everyone, my name is Mikhail. I'm the owner of GenieMap portal. This is our second series of the podcast videos intended for YouTube. Our today's guest is Ahmed Idigov, the owner of Akhmed Real Estate. But he's not only the owner of the real estate agency, he's the owner of one of the coolest, in my opinion, a real estate agency. And moreover, he's not only an agent, he's also a teacher. He's teaching agents how to sell, how to be efficient, etc., etc. So, hi, Ahmed.
Hi, Mikhail. Thank you so much for the invitation and for the opportunity to be here. I'm very glad to be present today. And moreover, I'm very glad to see you prosper and progress. I'm very glad. I'm truly glad to see you progressing.
Thank you very much. So Ahmed,
and you know, like I really enjoy when I see people at the start. Then I see them like after 1 year, they're like they grew. Then I see them again after 1 year, they grew again. So inshallah, you'll be the same path. You are already the same pattern, and you will keep growing. Inshallah.
Thank you. We definitely will. So Ahmed, I wanted to talk with you about the real estate market of Dubai. What do you expect? What growth do you expect in 2025, 2026? And also one important thing that bothers me, I want to talk with you about new technologies, AI, and how it changes the nature of the real estate market.
Understood. So frequently people ask me, Ahmed, like, how is the market? Even you asked me today, Ahmed, how the market is doing. This is what you asked me when we were sitting downstairs. So people frequently, they ask me, Ahmed, how is the market? Technically, now I have two answers to that. Answer number one, in terms of transactions, we literally have, thanks God, deals virtually like every single day. Now, in terms of transactions, I see it's very active. And answer number two, in terms of prices, I see that some sellers, they are lean towards reducing the price in order to sell the property quicker.
Mm-hmm. So you mean that they buy property, let's say the primary property straight from the developer at the launch or something like this, and they want to flip it, right?
Right.
And it's more interesting for them to sell it on the lower price, but just to exit from the project?
Some of them, unfortunately, we see that investors were kind of in a difficult situation. They bought it 2-3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
All was good with them. And after 2-3 years, things are not going as expected. So they are forced to exit even with some losses. There are not many. However, we see them. Plus, we see investors, for example, let's say who bought at 2 million a property.
Mm-hmm.
After 2 years, they have been asking, for example, 2.7, but they are okay to reduce it to 2.4 or 2.3 just to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
So I see that there are some good deals as well in the market, but in terms of transactions, I see market doing is amazingly well. I mean, like very high volume of transactions. At least I see them, I witness them. We do conveyancing services for some companies and we see their transactions and internally as well.
Okay, Ahmed, my next question is regarding the growth of the market. The latest reports were that the secondary market of UAE has grown in 2025 by 45-46% approximately. Secondary market, I mean. And off plan doesn't show that much growth. What do you think? Why? What is the reason of this?
So I think there are two reasons. My opinion, yeah, I think there are two reasons. Reason number one, in 2021, 2022, 2023, we had a lot of launches of new projects. A lot of launches were happening, considering to the previous year or the year before. Yeah, so therefore we see that there are no much compared to a secondary. Primary transactions, not that much compared to a secondary, yeah, because there were not that many, as to my opinion, launches. Reason number two is a lot of people who bought in 2021, 22, or 23, the price increased very well already. So literally anyone who bought a property 2021, 2022, 2023, and even 2024, today in 25, they can resell it with some margins.
So it's the flipping thing again.
Is the flipping. And some people, they're just, so maybe they never planned to flip. You know, like in 22, a lot of people came to Dubai. They buy property 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. They lived here, but then they realize some of them, they want to go back home countries and they sell it. Or some people, they just see that they bought a property for 1 million and today it's worth, for example, 3 or 4 million. They decide to sell it. So because a lot of people, they made the price increased a lot, and this.
So will it be fair if I will say that the main reason is that the price and the market growth is extended that much that right now it's more interesting to resale?
I think, Mikhail, I think yes, absolutely yes. I think so, yes.
So,
my opinion, yes.
And for example, if I'm an investor and I want to invest in some property in UAE, in Dubai, doesn't matter, what neighborhoods will you recommend to me if I want to get the maximum ROI, let's say?
Sure. Now,
let's say 3 neighborhoods.
Of course. Now, whenever a buyer says, for example, Ahmed, I would like to buy a property, what I replied to him would never be something like, yeah, sure, we have a nice project launching, and now that would never be the case. I would ask him like a couple of questions. And if some people would see me talking, for example, to you, buyer, they would think, like, what the hell he's doing? He's destroying the sale.
Why?
This is what they would think. Because it is never about me selling you the property. My first questions would be like, why do you need that? Why wouldn't you buy, let's say, in your hometown? Why not, for example, let's say you're from Russia. Why not in Moscow, the capital of your country? Why not there? So then you will give me your answers. For example, you know, like the issue of most of agents, which I believe, you know, in real estate, we have a very high turnover of people. A lot of people coming, a lot of getting fired, or they resign, rotation, a high rotation, turnover of people.
Totally true.
There are different reasons. There is a low barrier to enter it. For example, low barrier. Anyone looking presentable and who knows how to speak, he's hired. Especially if he has got sales experience, he's hired. Yeah, more or less. You're presentable, you speak good English, you want to work without a salary on commission base, you're hired. Most of the companies, maybe not all, but many, yes. So now, and when these people, they come, they're desperate to make their first sales deal. They're not thinking to come up with a formula which will help them to close every single one who is closable. They're focused on closing you. That's it. All they see is just the next deal, closing the next deal, closing the next. That's it. They don't want, for example, if you ask me, and I think you're the same, you want to create something long lasting. That's why you're creating a incredible product, GenieMap. You're creating it. Now, when I was a broker, for me, it was never about closing a big deal. For me, it was, how can I learn the algorithm, the formula that anybody who is closable will be closed by me? Yeah. So now people, first of all, don't have this algorithm, and they think if they push aggressively, this will lead to their success. I have never seen people who are just aggressively pushing succeeding in a long term. Yes, they close 1 deal, 2 deals, 3 deals, but after 5 years or 3 years, when I just look back or forward or just left or right, I don't see them on the horizon. I don't see them. Now, coming back, let's say you're the buyer who want to purchase. Like I would ask, like, why do you want that? Why Dubai? Why not like why Dubai? No. Why Dubai? Why not Moscow? Maybe it's closer to you. Why
So
not your
let's imagine.
hometown?
Let's imagine. Let's play the game. For example, I am the type of client who wants just to live in Dubai. I like Dubai. I want to live in Dubai.
Now that's so total. There are 4 types of inquiries that I come across. That's it. Maybe there are 5, 6. I don't know. I come across 4 types of inquiries, and it's so easy to deal with them, knowing which type of inquiry is yours. Now, for example, let's say you're the end user. Okay, end user, it's purely about what you like, what do you enjoy. That's it. What do you like? Your preferences. I cannot tell you what is beautiful, what is not.
Okay, fair enough. And what if I want to flip a unit?
Okay, now let's move on. So first one, end user, you know what is beautiful, what is not. I cannot tell. Same like wife. Let's say, or let's say like you're married, nobody can tell you she's beautiful, she's not. No, it doesn't matter.
True.
Now, then moving on, there is a flipping. If someone want to buy and then resell, I'll come back to it. Then there is a passive income. Someone want to buy and get rental income per year. Then there is someone want to buy and want to rent per month, short-term rental. It's different. I separate them because different people, different investors. I can come to that if you want me to come. Coming back to the flipping. Let's say you're like, Ahmed, I want to make money. Yeah, sure. How do you want to make money? I want every month to receive. Okay, that's a rental monthly, short-term. Or let's say you're like, I want to buy, I want to resell something. Okay, cool. So you want to flip. Yeah, option number 2. How quick, how soon do you want to flip? Is it a short term? Is it a long term? Short term within 1 year, long term few years.
Yeah, let's make it easier for you. Let's say I'm not in a rush. It doesn't matter about the time. I just want to get a profit. So it doesn't matter how long will it take. Let's say maximum time gap.
Sure, no problem. Can I ask you something? Now, okay, gotcha. Now, if you buy something, would you prefer to resell it within 1 year, or you're okay to wait 2-3 years, as you told me? Which one more attracting for you?
Well, I'm just trying to think as an investor, which
there
I'm
are different
not,
types of
but
investors.
let's say I want a quick money.
Quick money. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Let's go with the quick money. Now, if you want to buy something and then resell it within 1 year, I would recommend you go with picking some distressed deals. I'll explain now. Currently, let's say Blue Waters Bay. For example, there is a 3-bedroom that was purchased at the original price, and the person is selling it at original price. So I believe you can resell it very well. Or if it's within 1 year, let's say you want a quick resell. Okay, then one of the next question would be, when you buy it, do you want to inject or invest some money for renovation, or you want to just buy and wait within 1 year resell?
Let's say
I'll tell you the difference. If you buy and put some money, you have higher chances you will resell it with a better value. Same like Blue Waters, some people buy, they make renovation, then they resell. If you don't put money, let's say you just buy a property and you wait till the market will drive you up, is the chances literally like kind of 50-50, because all you're doing, you're just buying and you hope the market trend will push you up. But when you put some money in there, you push that ball kind of higher.
Yes, because it's a new product.
It's a new product, nice product. Aesthetically, it's easier to. But now, those people who just, for example, like some people, okay, Ahmed, I have like $500,000, dirhams, whatever. I would love not to invest anything in renovation, just wait and then to resell it with a higher value. Now here, nobody can guarantee you such returns. Why? Because it's a market trend. Nobody knows that. If somebody would know it for sure with a 100% probability,
he'll be a billionaire.
He will be a billionaire. Nobody knows it. And those agents who are telling, yeah, we'll resell it, I think that's maybe not the best thing to do towards the customer. So you should be informed the client, yeah, sure, but the chance 50-50, all you're doing is you're entering the graph. You entered it, and then you're hoping that it will keep growing up. As of now, it keeps going up. But what will be tomorrow? We don't know. So according to this, I would advise you XYZ, for example.
Got it.
So for me, there is no top areas. It's all just depends. Very personal to you. Very personal to you. Very personal.
About the rent, same thing. So it's also
100% the same. Absolutely
very
the same
personal.
thing. It's very, very, very personal. Depending on your goal. Depending what do you want at the end. What's your purpose? What's your purpose? And then you tailor it for the client. And when you tailor it for the client, they tend to trust you kind of little more because they see you're not like, yeah, we have a nice project in downtown. It's 10% out of. Nobody knows that. I mean, for example, how do you know what is nice project for me? So
I think it's very personal.
It's very personal,
as you said.
So therefore, it's individually, it's very, very subjective to every person, his opinion, his purpose. Why does he want it? Yeah.
Okay, good.
And the broker should listen and should put a diagnosis and accordingly advise or suggest based on what you told me that you want X, Y, Z because of A, B, C. I think this makes sense for you. 1, 2, 3. The pluses of one. So you give them pluses and minuses of the second one, pluses and minuses of the third one.
Got it. Okay, let's continue. Now, can I ask one more thing?
Sure.
As soon as we are a company which tries to help real estate agencies in the market,
and I think you're doing a really great job.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much.
I really love your map. It's so minimalistic, and I feel very happy for you getting there.
Thank you very much. But my next question is: as soon as you are the owner of the real estate agency, you see the work, you see the deals, you see the agents every day. Can you tell me what problems do agents face today in their everyday activity and how we can solve it using some software solutions?
Okay, so the problems of agents, I would categorize them into two groups. Group number one, it is external world. Group number two, internal world.
What do you mean?
Internal world, I mean, when they're lazy, when they lack discipline, when they lack motivation.
Got
this, unfortunately, you cannot do anything. Yeah?
Yes,
now,
true.
External world, some pains of agents is, for example, lack of centralized system, an accurate centralized system of all options available in the market in primary and secondary commercial residential segments.
That's what we are trying to do.
I think that's number one. And then linked to that, number two would be a quick response rate, a valid information, authentic information. That's, I believe, the second option. And third option, the agent's pain would also be lead generation. And then they will realize that they need education as well. Because some people think if they get leads, they're going to close deals, which is not always the case. When you give them leads, they will say, no, these leads are not serious. And in many cases, not all, in many cases, the agent lacks expertise how to work with these leads.
Yes, it's 100%
so they need
true.
to be educated. So the person should come to, I really need to learn, but that's rarely happening, unfortunately. So from technical aspects, I would say a centralized place with all inventory, primary, secondary segments, residential, commercial, all of it, quick information, authentic information about the laws and regulations, because regularly changing laws and any updates on laws and regulations.
Yeah, I want to agree with you because I personally thought when I just came to Dubai, it was 3 years ago, there were no any GenieMap there back then. And I was thinking that I can be a real estate agent, and I tried myself for maybe one day to be an agent. I made several calls, and I was thinking it's not a big deal to talk with someone who needs an apartment and to offer him an apartment and make a deal. I thought it's just a park walk, but it's so untrue. You really need to learn. You really need the skills. Not everyone can make the sales. Not everyone knows how to make it correctly and professional. So not everyone can be an agent or sales manager. You need to learn to do it right. So I agree with you in that. It's it's so true. So true.
So I think this would be a great start.
Yeah, got it. Okay, let's go ahead. My next question is regarding AI. Artificial intelligence right now, it's just a hype. Everyone is talking about AI there, AI here. Everyone is talking about it. And what do you think about this new technology? Do you see that it changes the market of real estate by any meaning? Or maybe there are some practical things that you already noticed?
So about AI, it is definitely changing the industry, and I think it will change the industry. Now, in terms of today, I think I see AI, how people use it in few different ways. Number one, sometimes I get calls from AI, but I know it's AI and I would just like hang, first one. And the second one, a lot of agents use AI for some researches. This is what I see. As of now, I did not witness like a deep or advanced integration of AI in the real estate business. As of now, I haven't seen them. I have seen in terms of researches, and some people use it to do some calls. This is what I see. But in future, definitely will be 100%. Yeah, it's just like people still learning, getting there. So it will be like somebody will use it, and then let's say like somebody would do a progress in it, let's say real estate company, and then other people will look at it and will try to do the same.
And what if can AI in theory replace an agent? I think it's impossible, no? Nowadays.
You know, I got a bit disappointed by ChatGPT because majority it tells you what you want to hear.
Yes, exactly. It tries to be good for you. It can be false information.
Yes, it can be absolutely false information. So I got a bit disappointed with that. Now, can it replace a human? Technically, why not? Let's say if I'm buying a property, let's say I found a property on GenieMap. I'm an end user, for example. Let's say I booked a viewing. I went there. They gave me the code. On the door, there is a digital code. I entered it. I have seen it. I like it. Then I go back, let's say to AI or ChatGPT, whatever, and I ask him questions. He answers. And then I say, okay, how can I book it? And then he sends me procedures, or I do it through the platform. Why not? I think technically, yes.
Well, maybe, but
the AI should learn. I mean, it's a big work.
I think it's still very raw.
Yes, it's still very raw.
Human.
Yes.
Still very raw.
But technically, it could, I believe, replace.
Okay, one more thing which I want to ask from you. There are good examples in the global real estate market. Some places on earth where the growth is extensional, and these markets are growing all the time, like New York or maybe London, and the real estate market there is very efficient, very good, very interesting for the investments. And what lessons can the Dubai can take from this type of markets?
So I have studied few markets. I did not study Singapore. I did not study US market. I did study some European markets and London, UK market. I studied specifically London. Now, you know, Mikhail, honestly, I think Dubai is doing great in terms of giving an infrastructure and platform for investors and buyers. Now, if you're buying a property, you have an option as anywhere, primary or secondary. Now, if you want to go with primary, you can buy it online through the application. Literally, you can buy it through the application. You can pick the floor plan. You don't need you don't need anybody. You can just buy online. Let's say go to application, choose the floor plan, make a booking, and you can buy it online. You pay to the escrow accounts. Escrow regulated strongly here in Dubai. Now, moreover, you can see the government official transactions. In one of the markets that I was personally exploring, I could not find it. I mean, I'm buying a property. How can I check where am I on the trend? You cannot. It's just like somebody should tell you.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no data. Here in Dubai, you have such data. You have data for rentals. You have data for sales, primary, secondary. And moreover, in some even European markets, they restrict you from doing holiday homes. They restrict you because this inflates the price. They don't allow you. For example, if you own a property, some markets, they don't allow you to put it on a short-term rent.
Mm-hmm.
Here in Dubai, you can do anything. Honestly, now when I'm exploring other markets, I compare them to Dubai. I ask questions based on Dubai, and in many cases, I don't get what I need there.
Mm-hmm. So it's technically better to buy here in UAE.
See, let's say if you want to live in London, you have to buy there somehow. But in terms of a facility, I think Dubai, I literally think it's incredible. It's really incredible. Really incredible.
Got it.
And 2-3 days ago, I was with one local gentleman, a local Emirati gentleman. He's a big guy, and he told me this. He said, those who don't take I think I was telling you this downstairs, and this is what exactly he told me. Those who don't take risk, he said, takes bigger risk. And then in the room, in the cabin, in the room, there were portraits, the pictures of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, the president, then Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, ruler of Dubai, prime minister, then His Highness Sheikh Hamdan, and I think the 3 or 4 portraits were there. So he looked at them, he showed the fingers, he pointed at them, and he's like, these people, God bless them, I believe in them, I trust Dubai. This is what he said. He said, I trust Dubai and I trust them. And he said, I know in this country everything will be good. That's why I'm investing. And this local guy, he invests a lot. Before any launch, before anything, they get special invitation. They go, they pick the units on it, then the units will be sold in the market.
Well, I can easily
and he
agree.
buys a lot. He buys bulk. Never a single. He buys bulk in the communities. So this is what he said. So I think what local government here is doing, I think it's incredible. I have not seen it anywhere else.
Totally agree.
I think it's
believe
so incredible.
These people as well. I think they are doing very great stuff.
And
here.
and some people tell me, Ahmed, why do you put all the eggs in one basket? So Dubai, yeah. So I believe this place. I believe in this country. God bless this country. Inshallah, all will be good here. We're all lucky, blessed. Even you told me downstairs after Dubai, I don't want to go anywhere. This is what you said, right?
That's
when we were sitting
true.
downstairs. You said, I don't want to leave anywhere except Dubai.
Yes, best place in the world, in my opinion.
Yes.
One more question I want to ask you. So let's imagine you have a perfect tool for secondary market. I mean, software tool for secondary market, which is solving all of the issues and problems of the secondary market real estate agency. How it will look like? What it should do?
Now, that's a really incredible question. You were right, by the way. Alex was right. So that's an incredible question. See, I don't think this tool could solve all the problems. Otherwise, it should be just a robot, the robot going and just solving all the problems.
AI.
But the big help for a secondary, the challenge here the secondary market has, it has 2 challenges. The first one, from both sides, you deal with human beings. When it's primary, one side you have a developer, you have a stock inventory, you can book online, it's easy. But when on both sides are human beings, that's a challenge. Sometimes they get ego, sometimes they're not responding, and so on. And the second challenge you get, if, for example, if the seller gives you a property for sale, it is that constantly you need to be in touch with them and you need to show them that you're doing all the possible work to sell this property quicker. So I believe it would be some amazing communication, maybe AI bot that would maintain the communication with these property owners and solve this like human communication related factor, I think.
So it should connect people with each other more efficiently.
And then follow up with the owners, with the sellers, give them some reports, some updates about the property.
That's quite a challenge, Ahmed, and what if I'm a real estate agent and I'm trying to come here and work on this market? What will be your main advice to me? What should I do?
As a broker, right?
Yes, to be efficient, to be rich one day.
See, the challenge here is from 2018, I do RERA courses, Dubai Land Department RERA courses. That time, it literally was in Dubai Land Department, in the building of Dubai Land Department. And that time, it was mandatory, obligatory. You have to do it. You want to work in real estate, you must do it. Now, it is optional if you want to study or learn. So, and I have seen different people. I have seen engineers, photographers, chef in a restaurant, etc. Like literally everybody. Yeah, doctors. Yeah, coming to real estate. However, real estate is not for everybody. Now, what I have noticed in me, and observing different people, if you are too much systematic and you want a perfect order in everything, it can be a challenge to work in real estate, because the real estate agent's job is a kind of chaotic job. It's without any guarantees. You don't know what will happen tomorrow, and you have to be, and by the way, this is the job that it is a tough job and it requires a lot of skills in terms of a self-discipline, in terms of you motivating yourself. And now, so what I want to say is real estate job is not for everybody. Now, but let's say, okay, Ahmed, like not for everybody. What do you mean? I mean, if you're comfortable with people, or if you love people, with a higher probability, you're gonna make it. With a higher probability, you're gonna make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you don't have sins like lack of discipline, lack of motivation, and so on. If you're comfortable with people, you love people, you like people, you connect well with them, it should work for you very well. Now, but let's imagine that's the case. You connect very well, everything is fine. What would be my advice? Advice number one would be learn sales itself from academic or scientific point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Not like, oh, I know how to sell. But learn it from a scientific point of view, yeah? Which at the end comes to helping people, solving the problems. I don't mean those fake gurus manipulating strategy. This is not what I mean. I mean, I don't mean being fake or misusing the trust. No. Like learn it from scientific point of view, qualifying the customer, finding the needs, offering the product, etc., etc. This would be advice number one. Like 1 week or 1 month, learn sales very well. First advice. Second advice, really become a true expert of something. Something, yes, something. Not everything, of something. Now, for example, we do only secondary, and we focus on that. So now, you can be, let's say, expert of sea-facing apartments,
Mm-hmm.
or expert of flipping, or expert of rental yields, rental return apartments, or expert in end-user mortgage buyers, for example,
Mm-hmm.
or expert of flipping, or expert of affordable housing. It's not an area like JVC. I'm an expert of JVC. No. Of a segment. Be number one. This would be my advice.
Mm-hmm.
Second and third, maybe social media. Deliver that you're number one to people. These three advice should do the job within the first year.
Got it. Fair enough. That's quite all I wanted to ask you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Hope to see you again in our podcast. So, guys, friends, thank you very much for watching us. Subscribe, check other videos, and soon there'll be more.
Thank you so much, Mikhail. Thank you. I wish you all the best. And I would like to tell you, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, keep
Pleasure
doing. And
to
I'll
talk
be
with
very
you.
happy
Pleasure
to see
to
you
talk with you, brother.
with frequently, but every 6 months or 1 year, I'll make a mental note, seeing your progress.
Cool. Thank you, brother.
Thank you very much. Thanks.